Looks like they're playing our last post. Very nice to start the stream off, I think. Hello, everybody. If you're watching, I'm just sorting some bits out on my side. Making sure it looks all good. I can definitely hear myself. That's a good start. That's good. That's all working. That's all working. That's all working. There we are then. Charlton versus West Bromwich Albion. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Rachel Davis. Good evening. Poor selection, poor lineup. Mason's lost it. Time to go. It is a weird pick tonight. Hi, Jaden. How you doing? I'm trying to work out where people are playing, to be fair. It's a very nice minute silence to do in the last post. Lee, welcome in. How you doing? Got to win Charlton 1, West Brom 2. Oof. It's a big prediction, that is. Hi, Patrick. How you doing? Evening, morning from rural Thailand. It is 7:45 over here in sunny, well, I say sunny UK. It's absolutely chucking it down. West Brom to win 3-1. God, everyone's confident. I went 2-0 to Charlton in my prediction in the midweek. But bloody hell, everyone's going confident in this one. I don't understand the drop in of Johnston for me. That's a big one. Like, Johnston is such a good player and such an attacking outlet for us. Why drop him? And then start Grant as well. Grant offers absolutely... Watch him go and score now, but Grant offers nothing. Sky Sports commentators was talking about Mason bringing like fresh ideas and attacking intent, and we look exactly like we looked last year. You know, very flat, we'll keep the ball and we'll try and play it through lines. It just doesn't work. Go back to old school. Let's go 2 up top. Let's beat teams. Let's push teams. You know, we should be in the Championship and we should go into teams like Charlton and Sheffield Wednesday, you know, and beating them. It shouldn't be a case of, oh, okay, they look good. Maybe Mason wants to say, maybe Rachel. I mean, it's just a strange pick, isn't it? Mason's in the bar, last chance saloon. I mean, the Sky Sports commentator's talking about Charlton going up. What? I've been to Charlton. It's a good pitch, to be fair. Words found me with that lineup. I want Mason to succeed, but I really can't see what he's thinking with this. Nah, I can't understand it either. Oh, hang on. I've got to stop me. I've got to stop me start. There we go. There we go. That's ticking over. I can't understand dropping Johnston. It looks like a back three. We're playing a back three. Maybe he's finally realised that the 4-2-3-1 just doesn't work for us. Yeah, we have a back three. That's brave. A bit of a surprise. And Mason said after the Saturday game, got booed out. Well, no, exactly, you know what I mean? Like, the only times we've really been properly, and I mean booed at home, was like Steve Bruce days, and that was just because it was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Hey, Ian, how you doing? Welcome in. The team selection is just strange. But he's gone 3 back, so he's tried something different. Charlton are on the attack. Charlton have got a corner. That was quick. I mean, now. Steve, we've got a new manager, a new place, but we seem to be going backwards. Do you know what the worrying thing is as well, Steve? We seem to be playing exactly the same football as we did under Corcoran. Like, the whole point of bringing Mason in was to play different football, attacking football. And when he was at Spurs, he played that 3 back. It's almost like he's coming and gone. Let's not change anything. And we needed to. We need fresh ideas. But I'd love to see what ideas Mason was on about, because not Mason, Nesta. Nesta was saying that, well, that was an awful delivery. Nesta said, "Oh, we brought Mason in based on data," and I'm sitting there thinking, well, what data have you picked him on? Because there is no data. He was interim manager for like 6 games, so I don't know. I don't understand what he's on about, but we shall see. I didn't think Nathan Jones would do that well. Good morning from New Zealand. Welcome in, Jono. How you doing? Good morning from New Zealand. Yeah. What time is it over there? Is it early morning, or is it like mid-morning now? (8:50 AM). Well, it's not too bad then. Not too bad to be watching the Albion. Apart from if we lose, you might not be able to drown your sorrows quite this early. Don't forget, guys, as well, you can join the channel and become channel members. You get special badges. Yeah, special badges and access to. Once I get enough people subscribed up to it, I'm gonna do like a monthly Q&A for those subscribers. So yeah, you can join the channel as a channel member. Cool badges, emojis, all that good stuff. Just wish my streaming site had it on. Can you not watch it on your streaming? Oh, I suppose. I'm guessing Sky Sports don't have it on New Zealand. Yeah. Grant was just being booed when he touched the ball. Then that's an awful ball. Ugh. Everyone liking. So I appreciate that, buddy. Thanks, Patrick. Yeah, we are on our way to the big 800 subscribers. We are on. What are we on? 755 at the moment. So 45 to go to 800. Bain took the rights to the championship and only play 1 game a day. And it's hardly ever. Oh, that sucks, man. Have you thought about getting like a VPN or anything like that? So you can like basically pretend you're from England and then just load up Sky Sports and watch it. Dating didn't say Mowbray was first choice to come to. Yeah, that was a strange one about Wiki as well. Because obviously Wiki wanted to come, but only if he could bring his backroom staff. And one of them couldn't get a work permit due to, I'm sure I read somewhere, a criminal background. Corner to the Albion. Nice corner here coming up, boys and girls. Yeah, we need to look into that. Yeah, I would. Or a dodgy box if they even exist. I don't know if they exist over there, but you know, a corner here for the Albion. I'm going to turn my phone upside down so I don't actually get any like spoilers, because that always happens. Oh, that was poor. That was, didn't even beat the first man. It's better. Oh, Grant's just had a shot and it's gone out. Gone out for a freaking rugby. Do you still stand with the 2-0 prediction? Yeah, I still think Charlton will beat us. I still just don't think we'll do very well tonight. You still standing by your prediction as well? I am. Sounds like there's a couple of confident people in here. Jaden went with a 3-1 win. We had some, who else went with a win to the Albion? Lee went with an Albion win. Got some positive predictions in it. I just don't know. Nice throw in. Either way, I predict we will lose. Hope not, though. Yeah, I hope we win. I do. But then the question is, if we win, does it give Mason more time in the job where we don't know if he's the right man? Considering where Charlton are in the league, their ground is really empty. That does surprise me. I always thought Charlton was a well-backed club, but you went 3-0 with them as well, right? Yeah. A lot of us aren't predicting us to do well, but it's annoying that, the way that we have been playing. The Sheffield Wednesday game, for the first 15 minutes, we looked really good, and then we just seem to back off and almost panic and think, "Oh, they're gonna score, so we'll not play the nice football we're not used to." We don't seem to be using Price right, in my opinion. He's probably one of the best playmakers in the league, but we seem to just go around him rather than through him. They've got a big number 9 there, bloody hell, he's huge. Where are we going? Go on, Junior. That's poor from Junior, that is. His touch is awful there. Nice. Go on, Price. Oh, unlucky Price. That was a good shot, that was. Nice chance from Price there. Bit wider than I thought it was. Go on, you Baggies. We're all want the Baggies to do well, apart from if there's any Charlton fans in here, then obviously. If this is what Mason wants to play, a back three, then this is what we should be playing in future, I think. He played it at Spurs, he clearly enjoyed it at Spurs, so for me, this is for going forward now, it's gotta be this. Oh, Ealing Junior. Oh my, he's just missed a sitter. He's just missed an absolute sitter. He's just missed an absolute sitter. I can't believe all he's got all the time in the world as well. He could literally bring it down and take it onto his left foot and finish it. Oh, no. How has he missed that? No, it's not been a bad start, to be fair, Patrick, but that chance there. Oh, Medina's gone up the wall. See, I'm smart. I have all my food and anything before I come upstairs and watch the Albion. Anything I bring up with me is a drink to keep me hydrated. Might need to be a bit stronger than squash going forward, though, on a night game. Heggybo's looking really good again so far. I think the thing with Heggybo is he needs players close to him. He wins a lot of the balls, but by the time he's trying to brought it down and trying to find a pass, he's got 2 or 3 more on him. Whereas if he's got someone close to him to play off of him, then he does so much better. Look at the Leicester game, for example, where he set up Ilian Junior. How close Ilian Junior was to him. That's just my 2 cents anyway. I do think we're missing Collier though in midfield as well. That game with Collier and Mo in midfield, we look so much better. We look so fluid in transition. I don't like us playing out from the back though. I still struggle with that one. I've been to the Valley. It's a nice ground, to be fair. Oh, oh, the stream's going. The Sky Sports stream just had a real moment then. That was a strange one then. Heggybo come deep to pick it up and then spun the defender, and Phillips hadn't realised he'd spun the defender and passed it straight to the Charlton player. Lost the ball. Mm, that's a nice kick, to be fair. That's nice from the Coventry Charlton goalkeeper there. Price is, I mean, it's got to be fair to Price there. Why is he so deep for there? First goal's gonna be so important. Yeah, I agree. Price was doing a lot of running then and on his own, basically. Grant was staying out deep back. Billing Junior was deep back. Lazy that is. Better. We seem to have settled back into just not pressing again there, or as a team pressing. We're definitely missing Johnson. You can tell. As much as I know, I was gonna say as much as Grant does something, I don't like Grant. Offers us just nothing. I do like their target man, Lee Burn. He looks good. The technical areas on Charlton are massive. I didn't realise how far they were apart from each other. You need a megaphone to talk to each other. What's the formation? Oh no, that's the results. So Charlton have won 5, drawn 5, lost 3, and we've won 5, drawn 3, lost 5. It's just a record. If I knew what the formation would be was, I genuinely don't even know what we're playing. I can't see it. So yeah, that's just the what is it called? I'm trying to think of the word for it. Results. Yeah, I'm gonna go results. Go on, Heggybo. Corner. Slowed that down a bit too much for me then. Corner for the Albion. Let's beat the first man. Come on, beat the first man. Ah, that's straight into the keeper's arms. Hey, into the keeper's arms. What's the other scores around the grounds at the moment? Have a look. What's the scores around the ground? Can't go to somebody else. You have to stick with me for the scores. Birmingham are drawing with Mill. That's going to be a feisty game. Bristol City are drawing. Derby are drawing with Hull. Ipswich are losing 1-0 to Watford. Leicester are drawing 0-0 with Borough. Stoke are beating Oxford. And Coventry Sheffield United has just kicked off and is drawing 0-0. Now, there's not very many goals, is there? We just seem to slow it down a lot when we're attacking. Oof. Ipswich 1-0. Yeah, Ipswich 1-0 down to Watford, I think it is. Yeah, Watford. That loser that scored against us has scored. That was a great goal he scored against us, to be fair. I don't think we just need to be wiser. We just need to be quicker. The Sky Sports commentator was just saying that we need to be wiser and quicker, but we just, I just feel like we're too slow with the ball. When a team comes up against us, they play 2 or 3 passes, maybe 4, and they're on the edge of our box. We play about 6 and we've not moved it forward. Hey, the commentators just said we missed Jed Wallace. What? How's the commentator just said we missed Jed Wallace? I don't think the commentator knows anything about the Albion. Watching from Christchurch, New Zealand, Wednesday morning for the Baggies to get stuck in and start winning again. Tell me about it, mate. We definitely need to get stuck back in again. We need to be more clinical. We need to be more clinical. I mean, the chance that Ilian Junior had at the start of this game, it's just, I don't understand why he's not took it onto his favoured foot. He's got all the time in the world to bring that ball down, and he tries to shoot first time. It's floated to him as well, so it's perfect. Off ahead. And I think, I don't know if it's a rush of blood, experience, but he's just gone with it. I mean, did he do it again? Was it Preston as well? He missed that chance. So it's definitely a foul. That was that one. I'd just like us to attack teams more. Like Sheffield Wednesday was a great example. You know, bar their starting 11, which is again made up of some academy players, they haven't got a bench to change a game. We should be going after them. You're telling me I'm not the only. There's 2 of you in one chat as well. Who'd have thought? It's funny that you guys talk about that. I do, I've got a gaming channel that I run and, like, I stream on a Sunday, like, FIFA. One of the guys that streams with me is from Scotland, uh, Rangers fan. Oh, here we go, got a tap for the Albion first, hang on. Oh, nobody there. Um, yeah, so he's from Scotland and Rangers, and he brought someone along to the stream and said, "Do you mind if you pass?" And that's fine. Got to talking to this lad, and it turns out the lad's from Stourbridge. And I just thought, how ironic is it that a bloke from in Scotland has introduced me to a bloke that's about 5 minutes around the corner from me? Ooh, Derby are winning 1-0. Bloody hell, Derby beating Hull. That's unlikely. Shout out to Son. He's gone Aries. He's gone to the Valley. Fair play to him. On a Tuesday night as well. Fair play. Oh, message retracted. What we got? 26 minutes played. Well, yeah, not too far off. Hold time then, mow it. That chance then. That was nice of Millen Junior, but Birmingham's, you know. Not looking forward to playing Birmingham. That Pike seems to be doing really well for him. Uh, yeah. Charlton have just given the ball away and passed it out for a throw in about 30 yards in their half, sorry. It's nice. It's tonight we see Tammy Banney come back. The commentators are talking about XG, and I can't stand XG. XG proves nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's got to be the worst stat ever invented, XG, because what does it even mean? Like, it doesn't mean anything. Absolutely nothing. Nice Bielik. Sitting off Charlton again, which is just worrying. It's just a worry when we sit off teams. I don't like it. And we're so slow. Look, we pick the ball up and we just stand waiting for a pass. And it's like, hmm. I do like this three back formation. It seems to be working quite nicely, but still just really slow on the ball. Corner for the Albion. Nice. Stoker 2-0. Bloody hell. Remember moments in the game, Mason. To be fair, this game, if he come out and said that, I wouldn't be annoyed because we have had, you know, Ealing Junior missed that chance. Ealing Junior put a ball into the box and nobody got to it. There has been chances that we should have put to bed. But when he was talking about chances in the Sheffield Wednesday game, I put my phone away at half time because I just thought, what's the point? We're just going to capture nothing in the second half. Come on, corner to Albion. Oof. Good ball. Oh, pour back into the box. The thing for me as well, we're so poor off set pieces. With the players that we've got, have we actually scored from a corner? We did against Stoke when the keeper dropped it at Phillips's feet, but I don't think we haven't scored like from a header from a corner that I remember anyway. But I agree, we need to be creating more from corners. Free kicks as well. Their striker's 6'6". Jesus. Don't worry, match me up against him. We'll match height for height. It's all good. Get down. Charlton have got a free kick on the halfway line, and they've sent everybody forward for it. What the goalkeeper is taking the free kick from the halfway line. If that was Albion, it'd be passed about 4 times backwards. And because we obviously sent everybody back when we cleared it, it went to nobody. No. Charlton have got a penalty. Charlton have got a penalty. Charlton have got a penalty. Did it hit his arm or what did it hit? Yeah, it smashed. Diakite, fucking hell. Ugh. That's poor, that is. See what happens then. Come on. Come on, Griffiths. Go on, Griffiths, mate. Make yourself big. Big frame. Yes, Griffiths has saved it. Get in. Saved it. Get in. Jeez, that's a poor penalty. Poor penalty. What a save. That's a good save, that is. Good save. It's a poor penalty, though. It's like right height for a goalkeeper. Canal. They've had a penalty, Albion. Should we maybe get into a bit more? taken out at Mitcham. We just saved a penalty, Chris. Charlton have well, Griffiths saved a penalty, so that's all you've really missed. Illian Junior missed a sitter. Could be the turning. It could be, or you know, it's a silly penalty to give away, though. I know you're trying to get a block of the shot, but don't jump in with your hand. Moments. He's going to come out after in a second at these press conferences, isn't he? That's a moment there. Was it a half penalty? From the angle that Sky has shown, it looked like it hit his arm, but again, Owen Griffiths. Let's see how Lazy lot react and what Mason does now. It's true. We've got to react to that now. We've got to open our eyes up. I can't believe we've not started Johnson. Like, one of our only real creative players, and we just dropped him. Oh, Price has just missed a sitter. Price has just missed an absolute sitter. That's poor miss, that is. Poor miss. But bar the penalty, Charlton haven't really troubled us. And we've had chances and we just don't know. Maybe it's time to see what Banny's like then. Drop Price into Diakite's role. It was a really good save on it, Russ. Poor penalty, but a very good save. Nice, boys. Don't be stupid now. So Hegibo's just won a flick on. There's nobody running on from him. That's what I mean by somebody playing off Hegibo. If you've got a striker playing off Hegibo there, he's already making that run in behind. Are we doing good? It's been an even game, to be fair, Jaden. I'm not gonna. We've had some good chances. I mean, Price just missed a sitter. Ealing Junior missed a sitter, but then they missed a penalty. So, our ball. Johnson, Madger, DK. Exciting times. Do you know what? I really want to see what Banny's about. You know, Nesta's pinning a lot of hope on him. Bielik has been really good for us. The problem for me is we look flat as well. We don't we don't press enough for me. Under Corbyn, we knew we were a pressing team. Mason, we don't we seem like sometimes we wanna be a pressing team and other times we wanna be a sit back team, and it's I can't predict what we are. We're playing better than we did against Sheffield Wednesday. I think anything's better than that game, to be fair, mate. We've definitely had better chances than the Sheffield Wednesday game. I mean, we've had 7 shots, none on target. Coming up to half time, like, but it's just this is mm, we need pace up front, in my opinion. We need a pacey striker. Heggie does good, but as I said, we need like remember this like the Shane Long Odom Wingy combination or the Shane Long Lukaku combination. Lukaku would win the ball, and then you'd have someone like Shane Long winning off of him. You know, we had that big man, small man scenario. Heggebo's the big man, but he ain't got the legs. So pair him up front with somebody like maybe stick Johnson up front and see what Johnson's like as a striker. You know what I mean? What's the worst that could happen? I think Johnson would do well in the creative role in the number 10. He beat it. Yeah. Funnily enough, we need a Thomas Asante. That's what we need. Junior, yeah. He's doing that against Sheffield Wednesday. He's giving the ball away a lot, like poor touches or well, no touches. Yeah, Madger and Heggie, but you know what I mean. We need two up front and a pacey striker. If we don't win this, Mason needs to go. I think they'll give him to Oxford. I really do, because Oxford's international break then, isn't it? So, for the first time by now, checking him out on YouTube because the reviews are brilliant. What's the YouTube resource? This is what I mean. So he's come back from injury. He's obviously got some minutes in the tank in the under 21s, but you know, let's bring him on then. Nice in for the start. That's a cert. You reckon? I think if we lose tonight and lose against Oxford, definitely. Yeah, I don't understand the DK on 5 minutes a game. Like, if he's going to get injured, he gets injured and we lose him. You know what I mean? He's going to get a go at the end of the summer. So we might as well use him while we've got him. He doesn't look injury prone, like the small glimpses I've seen of him. The Watford game he come on and, he threw himself about. He doesn't look like Madger, whereas Madger's worrying that he's gonna get injured. Oh, that's poor. Half time, boys. Half time, 0-0. 0-0, half time. Yeah, Charlton have had the best chance of the game with a penalty, so but it's just Yeah. I'm a bit nervous because this is how the game went against Ipswich, you know, 0-0, and then we made a mistake, so I can't comment and say, "Yeah, we're looking really good," or, "No, we're not gonna do good," so, dunno. Don't forget to subscribe, anybody new watching, come and hit the subscribe button. We are well on our way to 800 subscribers. You can become a channel member too. Uh, where's the member? It's that one. There's the link to become a channel member if you want to become a channel member. I also have for you guys, where are we? Uh, 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 settings. Oh, defaults. We also have, if anyone's looking for any retro shirts or anything like that, you know, you've got a link and a discount code there. So if anyone's looking for a retro shirt, the Gear of Christmas shirts on there as well. So yeah, anything like that, all good. What we got? How we playing? Neil, yeah, I mean, definitely better than the Sheffield Wednesday game for me. Charlton have had the better chance of the penalty, but we've had chances to score, and again, we've just not taken them. So I'd like the formation. The free back formation seems to be really strong for us, and I hope that's what Mason uses going forward because it seems to suit the way we're playing. I'd like to see Johnston come on. I'd like to see Banny come on. Obviously, someone mentioned Patrick mentioned Banny won't play until after the international break. I'd drop Price into Diakite's role, play them two, Mowat and Diakite, Mowat and Price, and then put Banny on and see how we get on. You know what I mean? Maybe swap DK as well. What was my favourite season? Jono, my favourite season, and it's going to be a bit of a out there one, was the Bilic season because that was the season where I started properly going away with my old man, and I just that season for me up until COVID was just brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was brilliant football. I went to the first away game when we beat Notts Forest 2-1. Just everything. The club felt like a club again, if that makes sense. We felt like we were going somewhere as one, and it was fantastic. Bring Madger and Banny on. Great shouts. With DK before he got injured again, there was an American club that wanted him, so maybe Mason's just giving him a few minutes in the team, ready to sell him in January. I think Madger will definitely go in January, and I think possibly DK as well. We've got to raise some funds, haven't we? So, and if we raise some funds and we can buy some more players, that'll be great. Got my West Brom away top on, hoping for a win tonight. Which you got the yellow and green one or the third strip, the black and red one. I think it's the yellow and green one. I love the yellow and green one. I think that's my favourite away strip. 1978, the best season ever. Ooh, 1978. 1978 WBA season. What happened in the 1978 season? Oh, we played in the UEFA Cup. Tony Brown, Batson, Godden, Statham, Ali Robertson, Ron Robson, then Cantello, Cunningham, Regis, Ali Brown. Wow, okay. Yeah, that team looks. Made it to the quarter final of the UEFA Cup. Beat Valencia at home 2-0. Yeah, a little bit before my time, but a little bit before my time. Yellow and green. Yeah, that's a nice one. I do like the yellow and green kit. I'd like if we did proper like thick yellow and green stripes as well, like the proper old school yellow and green kit. Awesome. Hopefully, I'll make it over one day for a game. Hopefully, you do, mate. Hopefully, make it over and come watch a game at the Hawthorns. Sure, you'll enjoy it and you'll want to come back more and more then. Yeah. Anybody else that's watching it? What have your thoughts been on the first half? What have you thought? I do think we should be a lot. Well, I think we should be ahead in this game. Bar the penalty for Charlton, they've not offered us anything. 2 shots, 1 on target. We've had 8 and none on target. So, yeah, playing on Thursday, November the 13th. Thursday. Got Junior and his number on the back. The green. Nice. 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 We're probably the better team. Yeah, I agree, Rachel. We're probably the better team overall. But again, it's been nothing chances, hasn't it? It's been, bar probably the Ealing Junior one. It's just Chances land. "25 minutes in, back to sleep." Exactly, yeah. 25 minutes of good football, and then we almost fell back into a pattern. And we always seem to do it, which is strange. Well, if anyone new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. I appreciate you all being here. Obviously, we're trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I know it's a big ask, but make sure you share it with anybody that likes the Albion, and let's see if we can hit that target. 12-13 was my favourite season. Only opportunity to stick it to a man such as more standard teams to support. The 12th, was that the 12-13 season? Let's have a look. What squad was that one? Stephen Reed, Ben Foster, Olsen, Claudio Jakob. Yeah, we had a fantastic. I mean, the opening down the season, we beat Liverpool 3-0. That gear of volley. Had a very good season that season. That was a good season, that was. What we got? I don't know. I don't think he's got limited funds. I just don't think. I think this is the last year of the Lie season, so he can't put any money in to the club. But the training ground is now sponsored by a company that he owns. So I'm wondering if he's going to put money into the club through that. Compared to Saturday, yeah, compared to Saturday, we're a lot better. Definitely, Rachel. I hope we come up, mate, and Wolves go down. See, I want either us to go up and Wolves to stop up, or us to stop down and Wolves to come down. Because I want to go to a Black Country derby. I did the FA Cup one, but I haven't done one in the league. So I'd love to do one in the league and go to the Molineux as well. So yeah, Lukaku, probably my favourite striker I've ever seen at the Albion. The 5-5 season, yeah. Mason really needs to go for it and bring another striker duo on Dyke, DK, and Madge, test them both with pricing behind. Yeah, or drop price deeper and bring Banny on. I think if they look closely, the forwards to the small, to his feet. Yeah, yeah. Put it into his feet. He's good at holding the ball up at his feet. Don't put it in the air for him. Hit it into the ground at his feet, and he'll do well. I remember the 5-5 draw against Man United. Yeah, I watched it on telly. Felix's last game, Lukaku kind of scored a hat trick. Yeah, he scored a hat trick. That was it. And you know what? The thing with Lukaku as well, he rung the kit man to say he was on his way back for another season on loan, but Albion refused to offer him I think it was a loan to buy. Chelsea said, if you're having him back, you buy him again next season. And I think the fee was stupid, and we just said no, we're not going to do that. So he went to Everton, but he phoned the kit man and said, keep my spot, I'm coming back. That's how close we were to having Lukaku back. Yeah, and we just missed it. Wolves is not a Black Country club. That's from Staffordshire, aren't they, mate? Need a better striker, mate. Someone with pace, like. Do you know what? I think Heggybo would work well with a quick striker next to him. So the good thing with Heggybo is he holds the ball up. So if we had someone running off of him, he can flick the ball onto. We'd look so much better. But trying to play a lone striker formation with a striker that's not that quick doesn't work very well for us. I think that's the biggest issue we've got. Money will be available in 2 more windows. Yeah. I think I've read around about that. Either the next summer window or yeah, so it'll be, we've got January out the way, and then it'll be available summer, possibly. Lukaku was 18 mil, if I remember rightly. I think if we'd have took him on loan, then because he was going down his contract at Chelsea, it would have been a lot cheaper for us. So, and we never offered him the money, and I'm like, I'm sure I read somewhere it was about 7 to 8 million, and we said, no, we're okay, thank you. You know, we'd have had Lukaku on loan and then bought him for 7 million. Again, if we'd have paid that and he had 2 or 3 good seasons with us, we'd have sold him for 100 million or 90 million or whatever he went for. And look how well it had done, funded the club. Instead, we didn't do that, got sold to a Chinese owner that sucked all the money out of the club, and now we're trying to rebuild our club again. And then that's where we are. We're in a position where we're having to just rebuild everything. Same comment as last game. Put DK. Yeah, DK. I think DK would be a fantastic striker to put up front now because he is the sort of striker that's big, but also got a bit of pace about him as well. Need to find that timeline where he did come back for a second season. I did do a video on it, John. What if Lukaku would have come back for the what if Lukaku would have stayed? Did I don't know if many of you guys are like Marvel fans, but Marvel do like a what if series, and I thought, well, that'd be quite cool to do one on like West Brom. So I did what if Lukaku stayed and what if Berahino stayed? Because I think Berahino, again, if he hadn't got his head turned, would be in such a better position because he'd probably had 2 or 3 more good seasons, and again been sold because he was getting into the England team before Harry Kane was. My best season was a 2021. West Brom Albion 2, Palace 0. 2020. Was that when we beat them at their place 2-0 and Garden scored an absolute rocket? And I think Rondon scored as well. Shane Long, yeah. Shane Long. But again, somebody like him playing off Heggybo. Can you imagine if Heggybo was playing with Shane Long now? He'd flick the ball on and Long would be running. And again, he'd never stop pressing as well with Long. He'd always press. And I think that goal that he scored against Villa when the ball came over the top of his head, he brought it down and cut inside on his left foot. That was probably, yeah, one of the best goals I've seen against Villa, for sure. I think probably my favourite goal is the Gira volley against Liverpool. That goal, edge of the box volley. Oh, the 2001 season, yes. Now I know what you're on about. Between Price and Banny, I would go with Banny and give Price some. Yeah, Price needs a rest. Banny's another Martez Pereira with his vision and quality. Let's hope he is, because if we're talking what players that, you know, should have been nowhere near the Albion team, Pereira is one of them. That season we had him in the Championship, yeah, untouchable. I remember I was at the Bristol City game when we beat him 4-1, I think it was, and he got that free kick, and he almost chipped it. It wasn't even like a strike; he chipped it into the top corner, and I just thought, what are you doing playing for the Albion? You know, you should be playing for Brazil. You should be playing it like Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal. He was unbelievable. And then, in fact, when we went into the Premier State and then didn't go to a Premier League club, he went to Saudi. I think he went to Saudi, didn't he, first? Can't believe that. He was a Premier League quality all day long. Should never have been playing for the Albion. Love the pens long. It gets turned out nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. We just need something to turn us around. DK will be on 60 minutes long with Johnson and Madja. That'd be not a triple sub I'd like to see. DK, Madja, Johnson as a triple sub. And then maybe do bring Banny on, you know what I mean? See what he's like. If Mason was to go, I would take Slaven back. Yeah, Slaven Bilic was that season under Bilic. Apparently the players were extremely unfit, but I think that was more COVID. I think COVID ruined Bilic. If we hadn't had COVID, I think Bilic would have stayed up in the Prem under Bilic and we'd have just done ridiculously well. Valencia, yeah, apparently Corbyn, yeah, which is a surprise because the first season he did really well there. I think they just finished outside Europe with Valencia, which was ridiculous when he took over them. Is Matthias Pereira remembered fondly, or just fans turn up? Matthias Pereira is remembered fondly. From what I read, it was an inter-club issue with like Valerian Ismail, and the way he treated Pereira and what he wanted Pereira to do. And I think that's, you know, that's why he left. And he come out and he still comes to the ground. I mean, he still comes to the Albion and watches the football. So what a player he was, honestly. That season in the Championship, I don't think I'll see another player as technically gifted as he was. The game was so easy for him. He made everything look easy, you know. And then him and Diagana linking up together. And I think that's why Diagana almost lost his edge when Pereira left, because he had nobody as quick as he was. So Diagana was really quick, but nobody was quick as he was. Pereira would love to come back, he said. Oh. But is it going to be a Tony Mowbray situation where he comes back and he's not quite got that edge? Or is he going to come back and smash it? I don't know. I'd love him to come back. Absolutely love him to come back. I think Johnson's class on that. Oh, yeah. This season, Johnson's our reason we're doing as well as we are. And I think not playing him in this game, we're showing it. Pereira made my FPL season. Didn't he score 11 goals or something? Or did he get 11 goals and a couple of assists? Which I think was ridiculous. I'm sure he was in the top 10 for like goals or something. Was it 22, 23 season? No. How long has it been since we've had oh no, it was the 2021 season. How many goals did he finish on? Mateus Pereira, is that the goals there? 13 goals he finished on. What a game. Hey David, what do you think? We look a lot better than the Sheffield Wednesday game, and I think that 3-back formation is looking really good for us. So yeah, just kicking off for the second half. It's just started there, Jaden. Just started. Totally agree with Rachel. Get Slaven back to and Corbin sack. Go all out and get Carlos. See, I like Carlos. I loved him as the Albion for what he did for our club. But someone like my dad doesn't like his football. So good. It was a great save. Unfinished business for Bilic at the Hawthorns. Definitely unfinished business. Definitely. Giffey's not a bad keeper for us. So I made some good. Yeah, I was worried when he first come in because obviously, he's making some silly mistakes, but he's young. We've got to give him time. Look at Palmer when Palmer come first in. Palmer wasn't, when he first come into the squad, he wasn't as good as he was when he left us. And I think Griffiths has got, the same sort of potential. He will grow and get a better keeper. Definitely was a penalty, David. Yeah, 100% was a pen. I'd love Bilic back. Bilic or Corbin, but if I had to pick out the one, it'd be the Bilic, just because of how close, together we felt that season. We do need a backup. I finished 6,761 overall that season with Pereira. A lot of people probably underestimated Pereira and didn't pick him, and he was just unreal. For me, at the moment, my FPL team, I have Haaland because I had a big argument. Well, I said big argument, a big discussion at where I used to work about Haaland because they said Haaland isn't a great player because he's not a team player, and I said, but I don't want my striker to be a team player. All I want my striker to do is score goals. I don't care if he touches the ball twice, but as long as he scores twice. And that I don't think they could understand that. And that's for me, Haaland for me is probably one of the best strikers because he can be out the game for 40 minutes and then have a mad run and go and score or get a tap in and score. But to be in a position to get the tap in, you have to be there. Carlos. Pereira, yeah, Carlos. All right, Styles, what a defender is, mate. I don't think he's a left back. That's my only problem, Neil. He does get beat in the air really easily. Carlos will never score with Hegibo and Grant up front. Oh, no. No. We'll never score with those two up front. But again, Hegibo needs somebody off of him, like a DK or a Madger. Oh, Junior's just missed a chance. He could have played it through to Grant. Could have played slotted through Grant then. Carlos won't return to the Albion. From what I heard, he was trying to push his agent to get out of the club. So, see you later, David. Enjoy your evening. No, Mateus Bruno and Shagley back at Argones. Have we got Billy's back? Billy should be in prayer back. Then it's party time. Oof. It'd bring a tear to my eye if Bilic come back and brought Pereira with him. Illy Junior such a self on the self. Yeah, should have played through Grant then, in my opinion. If he'd have played Grant through, Grant was through on goal. But he should be hitting the target from there on his stronger foot. I did think we'd be struggle without Mepham, but Bielik's looked really good, to be fair. And I think my back three would probably be Bielik, Phillips, and Mepham maybe, or Gilchrist. Oh, here we go. Big chance here. Oh, he's hit it straight to the keeper. Oh, why has he done that? Just square it. Square it. Why has he not squared that? Why has he not squared that? No, he wants to score there, but he should have squared that then. We're still trying to walk the ball into the net. I don't think we're trying to walk the ball into the net. I think we're just like that chance then he should have just squared it. Time for Badger and Badger. Yeah, definitely. No, Mr. Mason, don't leave your substitutions too late. Exactly. Exactly. I was gutted when I saw Fellows leave, but he hasn't done that well, to be fair. He should have squared that. Absolutely should have squared it. It's a tap in for Grant or Ealing Jr., one of the two of them. Poor that was. Turning my phone upside down again. I don't want any spoilers. Neither Southampton, just that Will still wants to target for. Yeah. But again, hang on, there's a chance for Charlton here. What did you say? So neither. Again, that's a strange one, Will still, because he got the job in France because he played Football Manager and did really well at Football Manager. And they're paying for him to be go through all the coaching stuff. Which is just strange. We need Johnson on, mate. Yeah, we definitely need Johnson. I think Johnson on for Grant now, in my opinion. And again, Banny on for Price, or drop Price into Keita's role. On Tom Fellows at Southampton. I learnt that Tom Fellows spent more time on the Southampton bench and is now on the referee. In fairness, I don't think. No, he didn't want to go. No, he definitely didn't want to go. You could tell he didn't want to go. This is his club, academy, brought up. He was an Albion fan. Why would you want to go? So, yeah. Maybe we can get him back on loan in January. Loan with a view to buy at 2 million. Make some make some sell him for 8 million, buy him back for 2. I can't believe how poor Southampton are doing. Know with the players they've signed and the players they've got. Can we afford Richarlison? Be nice. I always thought, Son's in the MLS, it's their down period. Ryan Mason and Son got on. Does he fancy coming to the Championship? Jesus Christ. Nearly just played it through to freaking them. Oh, what a save from Griffiths. Jesus. Yeah, it's took a nasty deflection, that is. Good save from Griffiths, that is. Mason won't have subs before the 60. You're right, yeah. We're in the 54th minute, so if we get to the 60th minute, we'll make a sub. His bicycle kick against Burnley, mate. Well, oh yeah. I think just the thing is with Spurs, they've got some real good quality, but they never seem to gel right. Apart from last year when they didn't win the league, but they won they finished poor in the league, but won the Europa. Who wants Ange at the Albion? Get a big Postecoglou in. Arsenal win set pieces. Can't stand Arsenal, mate. Arsenal, Mikel Arteta is like the Spanish Tony Pulis. They're set piece FC. People used to moan about the Albion doing it. Hegerberg's just been thrown to the ground and the ref's given a free kick to them. Get out. Yeah, new badge for Arsenal. Set piece free kick. Set piece FC. But the thing is, everyone slagged the Albion off when we were under Pulis, winning like games from set pieces. But Arsenal are doing it, and they're the best thing since sliced bread. They're bringing back set pieces. They're doing this. They're doing that. And I'm sitting there thinking, we got slagged off in the Premier League for the way we played. But when Arsenal do it, it's cool. It's the good thing to do. I'll always be a baggy. Yeah. No matter how much crap they throw us through. 0.5. What's 0.5? The Baggies fans chant. We need a Mason moment. We need one of his special moments that he keeps talking about. What's your favourite West Brom chant? Lord's my shepherd, mate. Lord's my shepherd's first, then the liquidator. Yeah, we've got to change it now. We're at the 58th minute, so 2 minutes to go. I like the black kit. Yeah, the black kit's really nice. Really nice. I didn't like it at first, but it started to grow on me. When I saw it on post, I thought, oh, I don't know if I like that, but yeah, when it started to grow on me. Reckon it then 0-0. You reckon, Sebastian? Well, we're at the 60th minute and no change has been made yet. Maybe he's changing it up. Maybe it'll be the 61st minute. Commentary needs to get up. Yeah, the commentary's been awful. They're called Price Jones. They've called Diakite what have they called? Diakite? Dikate or something like that. I heard them call. I was like, what the hell? Who the hell's Dikate? Really hope we got this season amount of players. I hope we make the playoffs. I hope we go to Wembley. To be fair, there's more entertainment on these live feeds than Hop. So where it is, mate. It's just where the party's at. I say that as it goes quiet. Yeah, reactive Mason needs to be proactive. He does. The game's here for the taking now. Change something before we concede. Sad I can remember how much the yellow and green kit was hated when it was introduced in 1972. But yeah. Price has just missed a chance again. Why do you think we are so poor in the playoffs? Do you know what I think? I don't think we didn't look poor against Southampton. We were just unlucky against Southampton. I think we were just unlucky, and Southampton were just a better team that season. My favourite commentator is John Motson. What a commentator! We need MJ. We do need MJ on. We're not making any subs yet, though. No, I don't think Patel will accept mediocrity. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person that will accept mediocrity. We've got to make some subs now. Build up that play. Yeah, that just the atmosphere in that game was awesome as well. Like the Villa one, to be fair. Goal. I don't think there has been a goal, mate. I mean, there might be. I might be that far behind, but change the game now. You can see Eric Ten Hag taking over at Wolves. He can't take that job, surely. Surely he's a better manager than the Wolves job. If he does take that job, I hope he just fails there and they go down. Gary O'Neill pulled out, which was quite funny. But the funny thing is, Gary O'Neill got put on gardening leave. Victor Pereira got put on gardening leave. So they're paying two managers a monthly wage there. So if they get another manager in, they're going to be paying three managers at the same time. They've already borrowed money against Sky TV rights for next year. So if they don't stay up, they're in serious shit from that. Let alone now the fact they're paying three managers. Don't think Chilean Patel will talk like this. He's sat Mowbray for less. You can already see Mason being sacked in Chilean. Yeah, I think there's probably work. They're probably working in the background to get somebody in. Not made any changes yet, though. Yeah, they're paying O'Neill to yeah. So they're paying O'Neill to 2027. They're paying Victor Pereira to 2028, and then they've got to buy another man. They're in so much trouble. Ryan Mason's getting sacked in the morning. They should just sell Larson and be done with it. Oh yeah, Strand Larson. Gotta make some subs now. Gotta make some changes. Mason's not vocal enough. Nah. Mason right now is a number 2. He needs to be he needs to be with somebody. Sack Mason. Yeah. Who will win? I had Coventry to win, so that's who I'm Coventry, Charlton to win. So I still stick with Charlton, but I don't know yet. Mason's waiting for him to score. Yeah, that's the problem. He waits for like a major change in a game and then makes changes. Right now, the game is here. If we make a change, we can take this game to them. But he just leaves it too late. Wolves' whole board is bad considering going down into major debt. Sold all their best, but yeah. When they sold Cunha, I knew they were going to struggle because he was the only reason really they stayed up last season with the goals he scored. Same with Pedro Neto as well. That's poor from Price, that is. Poor. We're going to nick this game 1-0. We just need to make subs. The game's gone again. Song, like I said, to be won is Mason reluctance. His reluctance right now is holding us back because the game needs to be changed right now. That Charlton, you can see Charlton are struggling now. Change the game, make the changes, change how we're playing, do something different. Mason lacks courage. He does, but he needs to be a number 2 for me, I think, Chris. That's where the experience of a manager and where probably Mason is right now. He needs somebody with him that's gonna go, "Right, we need to be making a change now," and he'll go, "Okay." Can see it ending 0-0. Not Wednesday game. I don't know. Don't know yet. You keep saying goal, mate, but there's not been a goal. Unless there has been. No, definitely not been a goal, mate. Oh, that's a nasty one for James Bree there. He's gonna have to go off. Yeah, he's really hurting that one. That's a bit worrying. Mason needs to grow a pair just to play self confidence. Yeah, I think was it Mepham that's come out and said there's been a confidence issue, and I wonder if they're talking about Mason there, not the players. Damien Alaba runs that touchline. He does, but again, is he an issue as well? You know, is he the reason why? Come on, Baggies Albion, let's go. Yeah. Opera Seagull. What's that mean? Goal operation? What? I don't understand what that means. I think James Reed's going to go off here injured because he's almost dug his foot into the ground and gone over on his knee, and it's a nasty one. I attempt to give Abella a go if he gets Morrison as a number 2. I don't know. We looked good under Morrison the last game of the season last season against Luton. But Charlton are the first to make subs here. Managed to nick it in the end. Waiting for the moment. Come on, Mason, make them subs. This is Charlton are making the subs now. The 70th minute, and they're thinking, right, we've got to make some changes. We're doing nothing. Why? And shots on target second half. No. Oh yeah, we've had. Yeah. Price has had a shot on target when he should have squared it. If he'd have squared it, it was an open goal for Grant and Illinger, and two of them stood in an open goal position. So I know why I keep saying Coventry as well. There's a player on Charlton's team called Coventry, and it's really confusing me. They just said Coventry sent it forward. Why are we not making it? Oh, we're making a sub. Who's this? Oh, Johnson's coming on for 21. Oh, is it Price for Johnson? So Johnson is going in that number 10 role. Johnson. But just one sub, come on. Charlton making 2 subs. I think Johnson's our best player. You know, we nearly lost him in the summer. And bringing on a player called Fuller. I think Johnson's gone in that number 10 role, you know, where Price usually plays. Got to be bringing DK on now for me. It's unlucky. He's gone into that number 10 role, yeah. Oh, nice. Shit. Shit. Oof. Charlton were on the counter then. Don't say our best player's only got 1 foot. Say that, mate, but he creates pretty much everything. If it'd gone in the summer, we wouldn't have had anybody. They're going to score yet. We're not in injury time. That's true. Looks like Charlton have possibly changed their shape as well, I think. Shouldn't be that hard to score a goal. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that hard at all, mate. We make probably we just make everything difficult being an Albion team. Again, we're just leaving it too late to make any more changes. I always say it takes at least 5 minutes for a player to get warmed up into a game. You know what I mean? You can't just come on and get into the flow of the game straight away. You gotta get, up and ready and running. So making a sub in the 90th minute when there's 2 minutes to play just doesn't do anything. Oh. We're being passive again now, and Charlton are getting chances. What are the vibes from the away end following satisfied, frustrated boos? Um, Frustrated, I think. Definitely say frustrated by the sound of it. I'm just about Johnson. Yeah. Well, if we haven't got him, mate, we'd be probably bottom of the table right now. So, as much as you say he's only got 1 foot, he's our only creative option at the moment. Oh, Charlton got another free kick now. What game was it when Grant and Wallace substituting and not his second goal? It was the Wrexham game. The Wrexham game. It was Wallace and Johnson. Johnson fed for a Wallace and Wallace scored. Wrexham away, yeah, that's the one. It was Johnston and Wallace. Just not making any more subs. We're in the 78th minute of the game. We've not made a single sub. Grant's got to come off. Yeah. I can't stand Grant. The fact we're still paying for him as well is just ridiculous. Just shows how poor, mate. It is just poor now. The ball's just coming in. Griffiths has just punched it out for a throw in, basically. Johnson didn't want to go. It's Brazilian 10 million off, and we could not refuse towards PSR. But for me, Mikey on the wing and bring Barney on the 10. Yeah, we need to give Barney a chance now. Brazil loves the WBA. And we love Brazilians like Mateus Pereira. Who changes again? This isn't working, Mason. Oh, no. 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 Time. Oh, fucking hell. Hoofed it fucking forward. '80th minute, we're just letting the game go by. The longer it goes on, the more dread I feel I can see one of these late goals. Oh, I mean, we're bringing Gilchrist on. We're bringing it right, but we are bringing on Madger. But why Gilchrist? What's the need? Okay. Longer, yeah. Montez Perez very good player. He plays for Cruzeiro. I don't know. I'm not going to butcher that name. But I heard he's doing really well out in Brazil, to be fair. If he wants to come back to the Albion for a season, that'd be lovely. Charlton are going for it. Took a striker off for another striker. I don't know who we just took off then. I wasn't paying attention. Who's come off just? Hegabowity Jr. for Gilchrist and Madger. Why have we taken... Why have we taken Junior off for Gilchrist? Okay. Sky Sports have just made a very good point. Why aren't both teams going for it? Why aren't they playing two up top? Why is no one taking that gamble? Charlton building up ahead of steam, Mason happy with 0-0. Yeah, we appear to be happy with a 0-0, and it's just it's getting to the point now where every single game you can predict, all we're going to do is just try and play for a draw and then nick it, and it's not how you can play football. So okay. Yeah, I did the damage control as a caretaker manager. It does feel like that. It does feel like he's very much a damage limitation manager rather than a let's go and win it. Yeah. The fact he said that against Sheffield Wednesday about moments in the game, I was sitting there thinking, well, what moments? We had no moments. This game, I can understand him saying it because, there was Price's run for on goal and not squared it when he should have squared it. Junior's had two fantastic chances and missed the target both times. I can understand that, and that one does make sense, but Gilchrist nearly just scored. Gilchrist was on the edge of the box and nearly just screamed it in. That's to do with I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so needed to these things to take it very much. But no, honestly, thank you very much for joining in and saying hello and sticking and watching me just ramble on for to nearly what we are nearly 2 hours. So no, I really do appreciate you guys being here. It's I think for me the biggest hang on, I'll Charlton just had a chance and they got a corner now. For me, I run a gaming channel, and it's taken me 3 years to basically get it to a position where I'm earning money from it. You know, this channel is done more in 4 months than my gaming channel's done in 2.5 years. So I got a corner there now, Charlton. No, I appreciate that, Rachel. Thank you very much. Almost Charlton win some, yeah, out of play. I gotta make some change. Like 85th minute, bring DK on, bring Banny on. Somebody make a change now. That was an awful corner. That was Jesus. There'll be about 4 minutes added on, I reckon, for the injury. Oh, corner for the Albion. Come on. You've got a sub for me, Harry. What's the gaming channel? I will. Hang on a second. That's my gaming channel for anybody that's interested in gaming stuff. I appreciate that. I think he gets the surgery. Yeah, he's worried about making change. Oh, it's a throw in. Okay, I went in front of the corner. Oh, it's gone over. Oh, 4 minutes of nothing. Yeah, 4 more minutes of nothing. How do you think we played so far when he just hopped back on? Again, we've just had, you know, and I'm going to sound like Mason. We have had chances to score in this game. If players had been smarter, Price running through, he could have squared it and it'd have been 1-0. Illing Jr. missed an absolute sitter at the start of the game. Okay, they've missed a penalty. But, you know, we've just I like the three back formation. I think the three back formation is going to work for us. So stick with it now. But maybe switch it to a two up front formation. Play Price in that CDM role. Oh, Johnston's just missed a chance. Unlucky Johnston. That's a chance, that was. Unlucky. Cheers, sister. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. As I say, I appreciate you all being here. Yeah. Again, Mason, I'm going to sound like Mason, but that's a chance again. Again, appreciate you all being here. Really, really does. Makes it worth it for me. At least if we lose or anything like that, I don't have to feel sorrow on my own. Too qual. What? Don't know what that means, mate. Don't know what that means. Coventry are starting to just turn the screw a little bit. Just starting to turn the screw. 5 minutes going on. 5 minutes added on. Yeah, you gotta feel sorry for the travelling fans, you know. Albion will lose this in the dying minutes as usual, Albion. Don't say that. Don't say that. We've still got 5 minutes to go. The game's gone. Chance becomes moments. Who's ready for the Who's ready for the press conference? How many times is he gonna say moments? 0-0 again. Ole, ole, ole. I like how you're all being confident. We've still got 4 minutes to play here. Why are we just noofing it forward now? Ugh. My lad's at Valley enjoying a beer. I think he might need a couple more after this game. I'd say if anybody does spot me at the Hawthorns, wants to come up and say hello and be on the channel or anything like that, more than welcome to come and say hello. I'll get my old man to do the recording. Bring in Mepham on. Oh, yeah, he's happy with a 0-0. He's happy with a 0-0, clearly. Uh, I don't know what qual means. What does qual mean? Goal? Is that supposed to be like goal or the hell is goal? What does it mean? Does it mean goal? Is that what you're trying to say? Like GOAL? Great sub, Mason. Yeah. Just boring, isn't it? Just boring. Like, we're in the 92nd minute and he's brought a defender on. Just why? If this is if this is this is a level we're accepting, just trying to draw with. No. 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 Charlton have got a corner in the 94th minute. It's purely Spall, isn't it, Lee? It is purely Spall, and it's worse because we don't even score off set pieces. Everyone was joking when he turned up for the first training session in a baseball cap that it's Pulis. It just is. At least Pulis got yeah, exactly. At least we were known for something. Now, time. I can't believe that. Charlton have just scored. Fucking hell. He's gotta go. He's gotta fucking go. He's just hit it from about. Yeah, it's took a nasty deflection off Mepham. The defensive player that he's brought on to keep it at 0-0 has just took a deflection and has gone in. Fucking hell. Deflection under the keeper, yeah. You said it, Rachel, in the last minute as well. I hate Nathan Jones as well. Absolutely hate Nathan Jones, and we've lost to him. He's a fucking rat. Charlton Athletic. We've lost to Charlton Athletic. That is the level we're at the moment. Charlton Athletic. There you go. There it is. Well, at least Nathan Jones says something for you then. So I don't think we can blame Griffiths on that one because it took an absolutely wicked deflection. No way Mason Jones stays off after this. There's no way. Mason, you've got to go. Feel sorry for the fans that travelled to London. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what they've got to say in the interview. I hope he doesn't even make the interview. I genuinely hope he doesn't even make the interview. I genuinely hope he doesn't even make it. Out of the club, sack Moy Mason. Shocking defeat. Sack him now. Get rid of Nesta. Yeah. Can't win them all, but I don't want to draw them all. And that's what happens if you try and play for a draw. You're losing a 95th minute. Cannot just play. It's the system we have. It's not. Why are we setting up to play 90 minutes of drawing a game? Boring, sidewards, passive, and we've just lost to Charlton Athletic. Charlton Athletic, who appointed Ryan. Would it be Nesta? So Nesta's got to go as well then. You know what I mean? Thanks, Charlton. I bet them two are neither of. We've been drawing and losing all. Exactly. He's got to go now. Got to go. Just got to go. Front foot football. Yeah, there's no way that's that front football. Defensive, passive football. Oh, God. It's just so heartbreaking. It just is like I can't watch Nathan Jones anymore. I can't stand the bloke. Genuinely cannot stand him. Spot happened. Thank you for streaming. No, honestly, it was enjoyable right up until about the 95th minute of 5 minutes added on, but the love of football, I suppose. And thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Obviously, if the news breaks, he does get sacked. Stay tuned for a video on that one and more thoughts on who we should get. Yeah, I don't even know what more to say on that one. Be nice if there was a team scoring last minute goals instead of yeah. Be nice if we were the end of it, but yeah. Uh he'll be gone by I don't think he'll make it to Saturday after tonight. There's no way. No way we can keep him on now. Passive, boring. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you midweek for my preview of Oxford. I'll pour a point on you. Have a good one, David. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.